flood this devastating.
It's been more than a week since historic rainfall fell on communities across southwestern Connecticut.
But to see how this flood changed the outline of Seymour and Oxford and Southbury, it's amazing.
Raging water washed away what took a lifetime for many to build.
When I came out here with a flashlight and seeing that my barn is gone, I dropped to the ground and just screaming, oh my God, it's all gone.
The impact is too great to comprehend.
It literally took my breath away. We saw the water, we knew it was bad, but to see this was so unexpected.
Now communities are coming together.
We all stick together. We're all trying to help each other out here any way we can. It's amazing what this town is doing.
That's the only way you can get through is with each other.
Good morning, Connecticut. It is with a grateful heart that we welcome you to our FOX61 Flood Drive special. It is nice to have you with us. I'm Keith McGilvery.
And I'm Symphony Privet. Thank you for joining us this morning. Keith, we've been here for quite some time, and we have already seen such an impact here at the Seymour Oxford Food Bank.
And we are hoping that you will join us throughout the duration of the next hour. We're going to introduce you to the men and women who are bringing this food bank to life, really meeting just this incredible need across our community, and some heartfelt stories of people who have really been tremendously hit by the flooding that we've seen.
Absolutely. Stories you will not want to miss this morning. And remember, it is about the people who make up this community. You know, things can be replaced, rebuilt, but these lives have truly been affected here.
And the incredible acts of kindness that we have already seen. A gentleman driving down from West Hartford this morning to make a donation. So if you cannot come down here and make a donation in person, there is a QR code on your screen throughout the hour. So if you scan that QR code, you'll be able to make a monetary donation that can really go a far way in touching hearts and changing lives.
Absolutely. And we are going to kick off our team coverage this morning, checking in with FOX61's Lindsay Kane. She is also here at the Seymour Oxford Flood Relief Drive, where she has been speaking with some volunteers.
Sure.
Good morning, Lindsay.
Hi, good morning. Well, these volunteers are really the heart of everything that's going on today, from the people volunteering, dropping off items, from the people inside working in order to sort these items. There are a lot of people from the area coming out in order to lend a helping hand. One of those people is right here, Michael Kaplowitz. Michael, just talk to us a little bit. You live here in Seymour. You have volunteered your time today in order to help out with this donation drive. What are some of the things going on downstairs that volunteers are needed for?
Well, right now we have tons of food coming in, so we have people that are sorting through it, checking expiration dates, weighing it, separating it, and just this food going out, food coming in. So it's a mess, but it's very organized mess, if that makes sense.
It's a big effort, that's for sure. And I know that you've been volunteering your time here for the last year or so. What's it like to see so many new faces today trying to help out?
I actually love it. I love when people come together in time of need. So it's really nice to see.
Yeah, and you live here in this community, so to see all the cars coming by to drop off trunk loads full of items and to see people trying to lend any sort of hand that they can, is this what the community here is all about?
It is, and it happens a lot. People coming together, and the people here are so amazing. It's really nice to see. It's great.
Yeah, and if anyone is watching this thinking about volunteering today, you know, what's that push to get them here?
Well, if they see this on the news tonight, they'll see how great the people that are here are, and you know, maybe they'll come in on Saturdays. They need help pretty much every day of the week. Something's going on.
Of course, it doesn't stop just today either, but everyone can use all the hands that they can get today too, as all this food is coming in, you can see, of course. So we'll continue to check in throughout the morning as well, but for now, Keith and Symphony will send things back over to you.
Alrighty, thank you, Lindsay. Now, over the course of the past about a week and a half, you know, several communities across the Naugatuck Valley just devastated by that flooding.
And it is our commitment to continue to cover this every step of the way. But if you're just joining us this morning, I want to take a step back and really show you how we got to where we are today. Nearly 2 weeks ago, what started off as a quiet Sunday turned into a nightmare for many. The rain started falling.
They have a dog.
And didn't stop.
This is crazy. How high? Just imagine how high. Somehow we're in here, but you can just see how high it is.
For hours it fell, causing catastrophic flooding in the southwest part of the state.
It looks like a lake right now, but it was just like a creek, a small little, flow of water, and that leads out, and now everything is just flooded.
Roads washed out.
This is horrible. I never seen destruction like this around here ever.
We'll be lucky if these roadways are open by Christmas at this point.
Homes and businesses destroyed.
This is home, and unfortunately, it's not any longer. It's gone.
The historic flooding turning deadly for two women. Ethlyn Jordan and Audrey Rotkowski swept away by the floodwaters.
This is a tragic and devastating day for Oxford.
Out of the devastation come stories of survival and perseverance.
This town always comes together. People are phenomenal. This is a wonderful town.
A single mom who lost her home, finding strength in her community to pick up the pieces of what remains.
Everybody's helping everyone and anyone, and that's amazing. That's the best part of this, is seeing everybody rally.
A couple whose farm was washed out, vowing to start over.
I'm going to rebuild, and it's going to be stronger, better, and bigger than it was before.
A simple concept not taken for granted. People helping people.
They come down and get us to come up and eat. Every time I turn around, there's food here.
I've made so many new friends on the street. I've learned so much about my neighbors. It's that same wonderful feeling we had of everyone coming together.
People helping people, neighbors helping neighbors is what this hour is all about. We will be checking in with a lot of the folks you just heard from over the course of the next hour. Grateful to have two wonderful young women with me right now as we celebrate the work that you are doing here at the Seymour Oxford Food Bank this morning. Again, that QR code, you can make a donation if you can't join us in person. Christina, you run the show here, and what a show it is. FOX61 able to kick things off with a $5,000 donation. What does that mean for you in your heart?
Oh, it just means so much. We're really grateful for the support.
And I hear the emotion in your voice. Walk me through what the last couple of weeks have been like for you.
It is very emotional, from the devastation to just the outpouring love from our community and everybody coming together. It's a lot of emotions all over the place.
Entirely understandable. Beth, you help run the show here. You work with our volunteers who are making this happen. We're looking for folks to come by and make donations all throughout the morning or make a monetary donation. We have seen people come already from all over Connecticut this morning. What does that mean to you?
Well, it's incredible. This is a community that has always been known to come together, but we've got this outcrying from even outside of our small towns. People coming down, giving what they can, and there should never be a time where, in this day and age, where somebody is worried about where their next meal is coming from.
And already in the time we've been here this morning, the phones are ringing off the hook. Take me into your heart and the emotion of the last couple of weeks. What has this been like for you to be on the front lines of meeting such incredible need?
Well, it's definitely an overwhelming feeling, and there's a lot coming at us, and setting up systems, dealing with the governments, telling people where they can go to find help, not just come to us, but where they can get help for other things. As far as, like I said earlier, I went through the devastation just last night for the first time, and I was brought to tears. I had no idea how horrendous it really is and how much people have lost.
Ladies, please know we are incredibly grateful for the work you're doing. You are changing lives here in this community. We are going to check in with you throughout the morning, and of course, all of this with a QR code, with coming by to make donations. It is to help the people hit hardest by this storm. Symphony Privet, I know you're standing by with just an incredible story of loss, but also resilience as well.
Yeah, that's right, Keith. Right now, we're going to introduce you all to Marta and Ron Stasko. You guys are daycare owners. Now, they lost their daycare in that big storm, and I just know that entire experience had to be traumatic for you all. Just walk me through what you guys saw after that flood and when you guys were able to get into your space.
Yeah, we came in, we got there as fast as we could Monday morning. We almost tried to go Sunday night, but clearer heads, as we watched people who were live feeding from the plaza, and we realized we weren't going to be able to get to the building because the water, just kept rising. So we got there Monday morning, and basically we came to a war zone. You know, the roads were no longer there. It was really hard to get to, but we were able to find a route. And as soon as we got to the building and looked inside, you know, there was just mud and devastation everywhere. And everything that we had was lost unless it was, you know, pinned up to the wall, you know, near the ceiling. The water level when we walked into the building was 5 feet high. So, you know, the first thing we thought of was just, you know, thank God the children weren't there and it was a weekend, you know. Otherwise, you know, really could have had a disaster on our hands, you know.
Yeah.
So it's been a long week, a lot of work, but thank you to the teachers, the parents, just strangers in the community just coming down. They all helped us clear the building out in a matter of 2 days. We even started ripping down drywall. By the end of the week, we were able to get some professional crews in there. And right now, the building is pretty much just going through repairs. ServPro's been in there and has treated it for mold and microbial. The building's totally dried out. The electric work we anticipate is going to be finished today. And we're hoping that, you know, we'll pass all the necessary inspections. In a matter of a couple weeks, we're going to be back and have the doors open, the teachers back with the kids, you know, because that's the most important thing. You know, over the week, we've had to see these poor kids come by to visit, and, you know, they're crying because, you know, all their stuff is gone. You know, the playground that they used to play with all their friends is gone. So it's been really tough on that front. But we're encouraged because we're making a lot of progress. It's a long road ahead, but, you know, we also are working on our temporary location.
Yeah, so tell us about what you guys are doing in the meantime with those children.
Yep. So right now, the parents have had to rely on babysitters or looking into other schools or daycares. Our teachers have been helping out with the parents and going to their houses or having the kids theirs to babysit for the time being. But graciously, the town of Oxford has been great, and they've offered us to use their old elementary school for a temporary location to house the preschool. So we've gone through all the necessary, you know, authorities, building department, zoning, and everything like that. The last piece is just the local health department coming in to do the lead testing to make sure that it's safe for the kids, and we're just trying to push them to come in as soon as possible so that we can get back open, you know, so the parents can get back to work and the kids can be reunited with their teachers and their friends.
Yes.
So that's kind of where we're at right now. That's our most important thing, beyond paying for all the damages and stuff like that. We just want to see the kids back with their friends and their teachers.
Yes, absolutely. And that is why it is so important. Thank you guys for joining us this morning.
Thank you guys.
Yes, for sure. So important. Remember now, if you can't stop by the flood relief drive here at the Seymour Oxford Food Bank this morning, you can still make an impact in this community. We have a QR code right on the side of your screen. Bring your phone up to your screen this morning. Scan that QR code. It'll take you to our website where you can find out how you can make some donations here. We also accept monetary donations so you can help these people get back on their feet. We're back after this.